yes, that was my dad taking off in the Corvette. First he's driven it in quite a while, but he wanted to take it around the block because he hasn't driven it for a while, and I said, what the heck, yeah. And I can get a good video of it because you guys have never actually seen the car from behind. I've got something really cool to show you guys. I mentioned in a video a little bit ago that my wife surprised me with a 30th birthday party. I'm gonna turn some light on here. 30th birthday party for me, surprise birthday party. Had no idea it was happening, hence the word surprise. And she put in the invitation that if you want to get Jeremy something for his birthday, please get him cash because he doesn't get to spend a whole lot of time with his hobby, which is my Corvette. And as you guys know, I don't have a lot of money to spend on my car, which is why I don't buy a lot of things for it. But I raised enough money to get 4 of these that might give it away. But here you go. What are these? Oh yeah, buddy. These are Nittos, and I put the thing right up here. These were my hand cooks I got 10 years ago, and these are the Nittos I just got now. These are Nitto 555s, G2s. A lot of people told me to get these. I put a thing on a Facebook page I'm part of, on a C4 page I'm part of. Between those and the BF Goodrich, and I had 26 people say Nitto and 13, exactly half, say that they would recommend the BF Goodrich. So because I had a lot more people say Nitto and a lot better reviews, I went with them. And they were only like, I think $11 more per tire. So I'm really excited. They definitely have some meat on them. Really excited to get these puppies on in the car. I'll show them to you here in a different light. But they have really, really sweet tread. I cannot wait to get these on the car. But I will be in a couple days. I'm hoping maybe next Wednesday, which is a week, 5 days from now, taking them to CJ's Tire and Automotive in Mechanicsburg and getting them mounted on the Corvette. And that window tint looks so nice. How'd she run?
Insane.
Did you have fun?
Oh, sweet.
Oh my yeah. Let's get these things on the car because they've needed them for a long time because the ones that are on there now are 10 years old. They're hand cooks. I wanted to get hand cooks again, but they were like $250 a tire. And when I bought those same ones 10 years ago, a friend of mine worked at a tire shop and got me like half off, which was dirt cheap. Plus back then I was living at home and had a lot more extra cash. All right, so it is a few days later. But I'm not taking the actual car to CJ's to get the dismount and stuff done because I don't let anybody touch my wheels and my lug nuts. I did all that myself. So because of that, I got to take these tires and wheels off the car and then take them to CJ's in the truck. So I'm going to get these tires off right now. This way we can head to CJ's tomorrow morning. I'm going to stop over here with my truck before work and load them all up and then go to CJ's. Alrighty folks, as you guys can see here, I got my tires sitting right here ready to go. Tomorrow morning I'm going to back my truck up here before work and load these puppies up and head off to CJ's. But for now, the Corvette is, as you guys can see, it's all jacked up. And I jacked up the front end a little bit higher because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm gonna replace my fuel filter. I have it, I just lost it. I don't know where the heck it got to. I think it's at my house. I thought I put it here in my dad's garage, but I'm not finding it. I think it's at my house. If I do find it, I will be installing the fuel filter while it's up in the air. And of course that'll be a separate video. But for now, the Corvette is jacked up. We are going to get those new tires put on and then tomorrow, put the new tires back on. But you know what I forgot to do? I'm sorry guys. I really wanted to get a video of what the car looked like with the tires on it, like the treads and stuff, but unfortunately I can't do that now. But here you guys go. This is what the tread looked like, my hand cooks, and tomorrow I will show you what they look like on the actual car with the new tires and wheels on. So I did not realize this until just now, but look at the difference between the height of these tires. This one's a lot lower than those over there are stacked up. They're gonna look pretty darn sweet on the car, but as you guys can see here, there's quite a difference on tread. The Nittos on the right just look sick. I love the hand cooks too. I have absolutely no complaints on the hand cooks at all. But I got a question for you folks. So this tire right here is a 102W, and my old ones are a 98W. I am not sure what those numbers mean. Do you guys know what they mean? If so, let me know. I don't know much about tires and the numbers and all that stuff. So if you guys do know what that means, I'm sure a lot of you will. Comment below, please. Thank you. So there you have it, folks. Got the truck all filled up here with the new wheels and tires. Well, sorry, wheels are not new, but the new tires for the wheels. And we're ready to head off to work now and get these things taken care of. Alrighty folks, we are at work now, and I will come back out here in a few seconds for you guys and go to CJ's. Alright. Well, it is now 10:22 in the morning, and it's time to go get these tires mounted up. And just like that, here we are. Well guys, unfortunately they would not let me record or take pictures of them working on the tires and wheels. For what reason, I have no idea. They told me it was against their whatever. So I respected that and went into the waiting room and waited for a little bit. But I was very happy to see that whenever I was done, they actually went out and loaded them back up in the truck for me. They put the old tires in how I had the last old tires, and they put the new ones in exactly how I had them before, as you guys can see back here. And so that was nice. They did that for me. They also helped me unload it when I got there. So yeah, so I got that all done. The tires definitely look really cool in those wheels. But when I get home after work today, I'm gonna clean up the tires with the rubber cleaner that I used on a few videos back, and we will get everything cleaned up again before putting it back on a car. But I'm very excited to get them all ready to go here, and we're gonna take care of this when I get home and make the car look legit with these new tires. I can't wait to see what the car looks like with the new tires on there, because it's gonna look pretty darn awesome. Alright guys, so I was back at work for about 2 hours, and there wasn't a whole lot going on, and I am just super excited to get these tires back on the car. It's currently 1:50 in the afternoon. I usually don't get off till about 4:45, 5 o'clock, but I'm going home because I'm excited. Pretty legit. And here we are, folks. We are back home here, and I gotta get this truck turned around so we can get these tires cleaned up. Well guys, I just got my clothes changed here, but I'm not very happy at all. I was taking the new wheels and tires out of the truck, and I saw this laying on the bed of the truck, which, as I'm sure all of you know, that is the weights that are in the wheels. So I pulled that wheel out, got it out, and then I moved the ones that were sitting back there out, and there was another one. There was more weights on the floor. So 2 of my wheels and tires, the weights fell off. No idea which tire they would go to, but some of these are like barely on. They're very, very wiggly. Very poor job. I'm very disappointed. Like you can see, I can just pull it right off my finger. That's terrible. But since I'm gonna since I have them here now, this is residue, but I'm gonna get a razor blade and get all this stuff here off as much as I can, because I think what the problem was is that where the wheels needed weights, instead of them actually scraping off the old stuff and making it an actually sticky surface, they just put it on the old stuff, which is completely retarded and wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna get these cleaned up, and I called CJ's, and now I have to take them back tomorrow to have them redo it, which it's an hour drive from me. I know I go to work, but I don't want to drive this truck a whole lot because of the low miles. So I'm going to take it to work tomorrow. Again, do the same thing. I won't record that part, but I will get these things fixed, taken care of. But the wheels will not be going on the car today. As you can see, the car is still sitting here. I got the old tires here. I did not have them get rid of the old tires because I have some plans I want to do with them. That's not a part of the car, but when I get a house someday and have a garage, I want to be able to do something cool with these, because I've had these tires since I've owned the car for 10 years, so I want to do that. But right now, Dad and I are getting this stuff cleaned up. So yeah, very disappointing. I'm not very happy about this, because I wanted to get the car back down tonight, because my poor mom is letting her car outside while my car sits in here. So now, again, it's a whole thing. Anyways, I'm gonna get these things fixed, and we'll have the CJs fix their problem, and then we'll be back on the road. All right, guys, so since I had to bring the truck back here with the wheels, I'm doing something I typically would not want to do, but it's really my only choice I have. So I'm going to actually let the tires and wheels sit in the bed of the truck tonight while I go to sleep. I need you guys to do me a favor and don't tell anybody they're here, because I don't want them to be stolen. So please, keep that to yourselves. But tomorrow morning, we're gonna wake up and we're gonna get in the truck and we're gonna drive back to CJ's and tell them to fix their crap. For crappy sakes, do I gotta deal with this crap? No, I shouldn't have to. $112 to do literally nothing. I don't get it. But like I said before, it could be so much worse, so I'm thankful. Well, we got the tires back today, folks. Hopefully the wheel weights don't fall off. So I get to CJ's today and I tell them everything that went on. And luckily, I had an older gentleman who's not part of the millennial crowd, and he felt terrible. He helped me unload him from the truck. And then he told me that I explained to him that I'm an hour away from home, that I had to use 4 hours of vacation time to do this. It was a huge loss for me on all kinds of aspects. I asked them if I could please get some kind of a refund. So, long story short, they ended up giving me $21.20 back, which really wasn't the greatest thing they could have done. They could have done a little better than that, but I'm thankful for what they did do. So, yeah. So now I'm just going to get these tires and wheels cleaned up. I'm not going to put it on camera because you guys have seen me do that before. Get them cleaned up, put them back on the car, and I'm hoping to go for a ride in the car before the evening's over. But I do have a haircut tonight at 7 o'clock. I know my hair doesn't look like it needs cut from what I've been told at work, but it does need cut because I can't stand when it's just, yeah, it's a little long. Alright, so this is the thing I wanted to show you guys before I took the old tires off and forgot to. But as you guys can see, this is what they look like now on the car with the hood up. They look absolutely sick. I love the design of these wheels. The tread just looks awesome. Just the sticky stuff from the sticker, but check out the stance here in the back. Not the stance, but the width of the tires, sorry. That looks awesome. So what I want to do now is I actually just want to take it for a quick drive and see if I can feel any difference. I'm not going to be taking it on the highway. The highway is like 20 minutes from here, so I won't be able to do that today. But I do want to take it around just the roads here that I'm familiar with, and see how she feels. So let's go. Wow, guys, I can tell you one thing right now. It's a lot smoother. I didn't realize how not smooth my car was driving. Holy cow. This is awesome. This feels like I'm floating on a cloud. Holy, I can't believe how smooth this is. I mean, those tires are 10 years old, but they still had a decent amount of tread. Like, they were like right at the illegal mark. They wouldn't pass inspection this year, but they did last year, and we already put 800 miles on it. She is running smooth. Wow. It's the middle of the road here, a flower pot. Holy. Well, we are back. The only thing, which is it's not a big deal right now. I mean, it's not going to be there forever, but the only thing that I'm not liking about these tires is that all the stones are sticking to the tread pretty good because they're brand new and they're still pretty sticky. And I can hear every little pebble hit my paint. But hopefully it's only along the bottom skirt, the thingamajig. I'm not sure what it's called. The thingamajig sounds perfect, but I don't think it's going to do any damage. Plus, no one ever really sees down there anyways. But yeah, like down here is what I'm talking about. Car is running excellent, and I could not be happier right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so now I finally got my tires back on the car. That was a whole fiasco. I'm sorry that it was drawn out like that, but I wanted you guys to see my experience. I'm not trying to bash CJ's Tire Automotive. I think they have a great name, but this particular instance was very disappointing on my part, on their part, I mean. But I'm not gonna go online and like give them a bad name or anything, but like review-wise, you guys see it, of course, but I don't want to make them look bad, but they definitely could have done a lot better job, and I was very disappointed. But I think the car looks great with these new tires on here. I think it definitely makes the car look legit. As you guys know, I love the word legit, and I know it's old school, and maybe someone that's 30 years old shouldn't be using it anymore, but I couldn't care less. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Take care now. See you later. Bye.